Chichen Itza, located on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, is one of the most famous archaeological sites of the ancient Mayan civilization. Its history, significance, and mysterious aspects have drawn attention from scholars, archaeologists, and tourists from around the world. The city was once a thriving metropolis that played a central role in the Maya world for centuries, from its peak around the 10th century AD until its eventual decline and abandonment around the end of the 15th century. This vast site, which covers approximately 6 square kilometers, contains a wealth of historical and architectural wonders that continue to captivate researchers and visitors alike. The origins of Chichen Itza can be traced back to the early classic period of Maya civilization, around 600 AD, when it began as a small settlement. Over time, the city grew into a powerful and influential hub, combining various elements from different regions of the Maya world. Its location, strategically positioned near cenotes, natural wells, and abundant water sources, made it an ideal center for trade, politics, and religion. Chichen Itza's prominence is closely tied to its status as the capital of the northern Maya region. During the Terminal Classic and early post-classic periods, roughly between 800 and 1000 AD, the city reached its zenith. It became the most important center for commerce, politics, and culture in the northern Yucatan. Trade networks connected it to distant regions, including the Gulf Coast, central Mexico, and even parts of the American Southwest. This prosperity is reflected in the elaborate architectural structures found at the site. The architecture of Chichen Itza is a blend of various influences. The most striking feature of the site is its towering pyramid, known as El Castillo or the Temple of Kukulkan. This pyramid, dedicated to the feathered serpent god Kukulkan, is one of the most iconic structures in Mesoamerica. Its precise design incorporates astronomical knowledge, as the steps of the pyramid align with the movement of the sun during the equinoxes. On the spring and autumn equinoxes, the shadow of the pyramid forms a serpent that appears to slither down the steps, symbolizing the descent of Kukulkan from the heavens. In addition to the pyramid of Kukulkan, Chichen Itza boasts a number of other impressive structures, including the Great Ball Court, the Temple of the Warriors, the Caracol, a cylindrical observatory, and the Nunnery Quadrangle. Each of these structures serves a specific function, ranging from religious ceremonies and astronomical observations to political and military purposes. The Great Ball Court is the largest and most impressive ball court in Mesoamerica, measuring 168 meters in length. The ball game, known as Tlachtli, held great significance in Maya culture. It was not only a sport, but also a ritualistic activity with religious connotations. The outcome of the game was believed to have cosmic implications, and it was sometimes associated with the fate of the players, who could be sacrificed if they lost. The Temple of the Warriors is another notable structure at Chichen Itza, known for its colonnaded hall and the presence of numerous warrior statues. This temple reflects the martial nature of Maya society, where warfare and conquest were integral to the city's dominance. The Temple of the Warriors is thought to have been dedicated to the god Chuk, the rain deity, and was likely used for ceremonies that reinforced the political power of the ruling elite. The Caracol, a round building with a conical roof, is believed to have been an astronomical observatory. Its design, which aligns with celestial events, suggests that the Maya at Chichen Itza had a sophisticated understanding of the movements of the stars and planets. The observatory was likely used to track the movement of Venus, which was of particular importance in Maya cosmology. The Nunnery Quadrangle, named for the Spanish colonial-era resemblance to a convent, is a complex of buildings with impressive architectural features. The quadrangle contains several structures adorned with detailed carvings and murals, providing valuable insights into the art and culture of the Maya civilization. It is believed to have been an administrative and residential area, housing important officials and priests. Chichen Itza also has a number of sacred cenotes, including the famous Cenote Sagrado, or Sacred Well. This large sinkhole was used for ceremonial purposes, including human sacrifices. Archaeologists have found evidence of offerings, including jade, gold, and pottery, at the bottom of the cenote, further emphasizing its religious significance. While Chichen Itza reached its peak during the Terminal Classic and early post-Classic periods, the city began to decline around the late 10th century. The reasons for its decline are not entirely clear, but it is believed that a combination of factors, including internal strife, resource depletion, and external pressures, contributed to the city's abandonment. Some scholars suggest that a series of droughts may have worsened conditions, leading to the collapse of the city's infrastructure. After its decline, Chichen Itza was largely forgotten until its rediscovery by European explorers in the 19th century. Over the years, archaeologists have conducted extensive excavations at the site, uncovering new information about the city's history and culture. The most significant of these excavations occurred in the 20th century, when Mexican archaeologist Leon de la Barra began work on restoring and preserving the site. Today, Chichen Itza is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most visited archaeological destinations in the world. The legacy of Chichen Itza continues to inspire people from around the world. Its iconic structures, particularly the Pyramid of Kukulkan, are symbols of the advanced knowledge and achievements of the Maya civilization. The city's role as a center of politics, trade, and religion is a testament to the cultural and intellectual richness of the ancient Maya world. However, despite extensive research and exploration, many aspects of Chichen Itza's history remain shrouded in mystery. The reasons for the city's rise to power, its sudden decline, and the full extent of its cultural significance are questions that continue to intrigue scholars. The importance of Chichen Itza extends beyond its historical and archaeological significance. The site has become a symbol of Maya identity and pride, particularly among the descendants of the ancient Maya who still live in the Yucatan region. Chichen Itza plays a central role in the cultural heritage of Mexico, and its continued preservation is a priority for both the Mexican government and international organizations. In recent years, Chichen Itza has also gained attention for its astronomical alignment with modern events. The Pyramid of Kukulkan, for example, has become a focal point for discussions surrounding the Maya calendar and the so-called end of the world prediction in 2012. While the predictions surrounding the end of the world proved to be unfounded, they sparked renewed interest in the ancient Maya and their understanding of time and the cosmos. Chichen Itza's impact on popular culture is also significant. The site has appeared in various films, documentaries, and books, further cementing its status as a symbol of ancient mystery and wonder. Additionally, the city has inspired numerous works of art, music, and literature, reflecting the lasting influence of Maya civilization on contemporary culture. Despite the challenges posed by climate change and the pressures of tourism, Chichen Itza remains one of the most enduring and significant cultural landmarks in the world. Its continued excavation, restoration, and study provide valuable insights into the ancient Maya civilization, and its preservation ensures that future generations will have the opportunity to experience and learn from this remarkable site. The significance of Chichen Itza extends well beyond its architectural and cultural contributions. It also serves as a reflection of the broader philosophical and spiritual aspects of the ancient Maya worldview. In particular, the city's layout and design reveal how deeply intertwined religion, politics, and astronomy were in Maya society. The Maya believed that the cosmos was a living entity, with divine forces exerting control over the natural world, and their cities were constructed in ways that reflected this belief. Chichen Itza was no exception. The placement of buildings, such as the Pyramid of Kukulkan, and the orientation of certain structures were not random, but were specifically designed to align with celestial events. The Maya used their advanced knowledge of the stars, the sun, and the moon to create an urban landscape that embodied their understanding of cosmic cycles. For example, the caracol, or observatory, was used to track the movement of Venus, which was considered the most important celestial body by the Maya. Venus was associated with the god Kukulkan, or Quetzalcoatl in Aztec culture, who represented the feathered serpent, a symbol of both fertility and divine power. The cycles of Venus had profound implications for Maya society, influencing everything from agricultural activities to the timing of religious rituals. The sacred cenote, or cenote sagrado, also holds deep religious and spiritual significance. The cenote was not only a source of water, but also a sacred portal to the underworld, which the Maya believed was a realm of the dead and the gods. Archaeologists have uncovered numerous offerings at the bottom of the cenote, including human remains, jade artifacts, and gold objects, which suggest that the site was used for ritual sacrifices. These sacrifices were likely intended to honor the gods and ensure the continued prosperity of the city and its inhabitants. The ritual of offering precious items and human sacrifices to the cenote would have been seen as a way of maintaining balance with the natural world and appeasing the gods in the face of challenges such as droughts, famine, or warfare. Chichen Itza's significance was not limited to its immediate surroundings. The city's influence reached far beyond the Yucatan Peninsula, as it was part of a network of trade routes that connected various regions of the Maya world. Chichen Itza served as a major commercial hub, where goods from distant lands, such as cacao, jade, and obsidian, were exchanged. The city's strategic location made it an ideal center for this trade, as it was near the Gulf Coast and accessible to maritime routes. This economic prosperity would have helped Chichen Itza maintain its political and cultural dominance in the region. The city's role as a political center was reinforced by its military strength. Chichen Itza was home to a powerful elite class that controlled vast territories and commanded a formidable army. The Temple of the Warriors, with its columns adorned with warrior figures, is a testament to the city's militaristic nature. It is believed that the Maya at Chichen Itza engaged in warfare not only to expand their territory, but also to capture prisoners for ritual sacrifice. The city's military prowess would have helped it maintain its status as a dominant force in the region, although it also contributed to its eventual decline, as the constant need for conquest and control could lead to internal strife and instability.